what's happening? Today we're going to talk about it. How to burn fat without giving up pizza, burgers, or actually any other food for that matter that you would consider junk. All right, so this one's going to be one that you want to pull out your pad and your pen for, because what I'm about to say here might sound confusing to you, but if you just jot things down as we go along, you're going to understand like where I'm coming from and what I'm saying. You feel me? And no, this is not made for you to just eat fucking pizza and burgers, but I'm going to show you how to actually eat pizza and burgers the way that I show my clients how to do it. All right, while still burning fat. You feel me? All right. So Dredy's in the house. Austin's in the house. Rashawn's in the house. Robbie, I see you. I see you guys. I see you guys. Let me just pin the conversation over here so we know what we're talking about here on Instagram, and then we're gonna dive into it. So TikTok, hang tight. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, hang tight. All right, we're rolling. We got it. We got it. When you join, people, Shelby, I see you. When you join, let me know how your day is going. All right. Just drop a comment down there. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me how your day is going. I don't want a sitting duck in this fucking live stream on any of these 5 platforms. If you're here, you're showing face, I'm taking up your screen time on your device. Talk some shit. Let me know what's up. All right, Gabriel, I see you. Sani, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? I see you. Okay, we're like 7 strong on Insta. All right, people, talk to me. So I can see that you're sitting there. I can see. I see when you join. Gabriel wants to be a sitting duck. Fuck you, eh? I see you. All right, so we're gonna talk about it, guys and girls. Most of this is actually how I teach my clients how to incorporate like foods like pizza, burgers, sushi. Even honestly, I don't count sushi as a cheat meal myself, but how I get them to incorporate these outside takeout meals, whatever, fucking tacos too, into their nutrition protocols. And it's actually quite simple. This one isn't going to be about numbers in terms of calories and macros and things of that sort, because each and every single human being has their own required amount of macronutrients and calories that they'll need in order to burn fat. We already know that. Calories in, calories out, age-old trick, it works. We know that. You feel me? But we're going to talk about the practical aspect of things, how to actually apply this practically, right? Like how to actually continue to burn fat to stay on your fitness journey while, eating foods that you'd consider junk food. And like, I want to just stay away from this misconception of like always having to eat green vegetables, always having to eat, rice, chicken, broccoli, always having to eat like clean, home cooked foods if you ever want to burn fat. Like, that's not fucking true. And if you don't want to believe my words, you can look at my physique and believe that, because I sure as fucking hell eat pizza. I sure as fucking hell eat burgers. And I go for sushi too, Drake. Sushi is actually one of my favorites. I can't have it too much though, for myself, simply because like I just personally would rather wait to have sushi because it's like a craving thing, like I don't want to like always eat it. But yo, like I want to bring it to you guys and girls. I'm bringing you the facts. I'm bringing you the news, things that I use for myself. These are some tips and tricks that I also use with my clients, with and for my clients, to help them burn fat while they're on their fitness journey. All right, so it doesn't have to be boring. Okay, I know some people that take, like, honestly what I'm about to tell you guys, and they literally live by it. And there is a nutrition protocol that it's called If It Fits Your Macros, and they literally like lose weight, and this is possible. I'm not bullshitting you guys. They lose weight while eating ice cream, burgers, fucking uh, pizza, and like literally only junk food. See, now the problem with that is if you're eating a lot of processed foods, okay, they're most likely going to be inflammatory. And if you have like a gluten, if your body responds to gluten in a weird way, or if you're a lactose intolerant, right, or just you have a funky gastrointestinal lining and all that stuff, it won't be the best and most sustainable for you, because you'll feel like you're always sick because you're eating a lot of crap. And that's just not focusing on the micronutrients when we talk about sugars and the amount of sodium that you're actually going to be intaking if you decide to go that route. So I want to let you know, people have taken what I'm about to tell you guys and girls to a polar opposite extreme, where they literally are still losing weight, but in a sense are a little bit more unhealthy, simply because they're not actually incorporating clean foods. Before we dive into it, again, guys and girls, I know I've been like giving you guys a 5-minute caveat here, but before we really dive into it, I want to tell you guys this. The key to a sustainable nutrition, the key to honestly being able to continue losing weight and maintain your shape once you lose that weight, is to have a sustainable workout and nutrition protocol. Today's going to be mainly about nutrition, but a sustainable nutrition is, I would say personally, more important than a sustainable training regime. Of course, you need to train, but you don't have to hit the gym. You can honestly walk. You can ride a bike. That's flexible as long as you're burning calories. Feel me? But if you do not have a sustainable nutrition protocol, what it's going to look like is you're going to lose 5, 10 pounds, maybe 8 pounds, whatever. And the moment you start eating whatever the fuck you want to eat without being conscious, without moderation, that weight comes right back and you're right at square one. All right, so let's dive into it. It actually ties into the first thing I want to talk about, which is moderation. And yeah, this is going to sound cheesy, but moderation. Okay, if you want to have pizza in your nutrition protocol, if you want to have burgers in your nutrition protocol, all you gotta fucking do is make sure that you have moderation, which means what? The rule of thumb for me and my is 80-20. It's a ratio. 80% of meat is clean, 20% of the food I eat is what we call freestyle or takeout or junk food, right? And the reason why is because incorporating it leaves there no room to be, oh, I want pizza today, but I'm afraid, it's off my protocol. I might just like fuck up and lose progress because I'm eating 100% clean and I don't eat anything that's junk. That's not sustainable. Like, even for me, a soon-to-be professional bodybuilder one day, I look the way that I look now, naturally, not by eating clean foods 100% of the time. I employ the 80-20 rule for myself because I know that one day I'm going to wake up and fucking want pizza because I'm a human being and I like pizza. And I know that my clients are the same way. And I'm living proof of you not having to be 100% a clean eater in order to look phenomenal or to get any results with fitness. And that's because I understand moderation, which is the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys and girls about. Moderation. You know what I'm saying? Moderation. It's almost like you're forcing yourself to include the junk food. And then it's not like a bad thing, but it stops you from having that craving. And then when you have that craving, what happens usually for most people, myself included in the past, is we overindulge because we don't get these things for so long. Like, oh, I haven't had pizza in so long. Blah, 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 blah. Like, the only exception is honestly when I'm getting ready for a show, which is what we're not talking about here because none of you guys and girls are competitors. And even if you are, you already know what I'm talking about. So you can't really, like, when you're a few weeks away from the show, eat a bunch of junk food because the micronutrients will fucking throw you off and it will mess up your look. But if we're talking about the off season, but if we're talking about the average person just trying to lose some weight, trying to get, a little bit more in shape, you can definitely, absolutely have burgers, pizza, tacos, all that stuff, all right, in your nutrition protocol if you apply the rule of 80-20 with moderation. And I'm not going to get into numbers specifically with macros and calories as I dropped the caveat with earlier on, all right? Because everybody's got their own numbers, and I would honestly be answering everyone's questions for like 1,000 years if I did that. But I want you to understand that if you are making out your calories list of how many calories you want to eat every day, or you're making out your macros list, or you have your coach doing that for you, I would recommend that if you don't know what you're doing. Ask them, talk to them about the 80-20 rule, eating clean 80% of the time, which is just home-cooked meals 80% of the time, and 20% of the time having a freestyle meal. Maybe it's a meal up in one day, or two meals in one day that you have that are not home-cooked, generic, clean chicken and broccoli, like a pizza or a burger. And guys and girls, don't be afraid to drop comments and questions as I go along, because I will go through them at the end of the live stream, as I always do. I'll read through all your questions, and I'll make sure that I get all of your questions answered. And if you just want to say something, let me know what it is in the comments below as we go on. But let's move on to the second thing, structure, guys and girls. I was sort of dabbling into it as I was talking right now, but structure. So how do you actually burn fat without giving up pizza? Like, how do I do it? How do I stay lean even without giving up pizza? Huh? Like, how do I stay lean without giving up pizza? I've got structure, guys and girls, as I mentioned with the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule allows me to have structure. Paul Baker, I see you. Structure. I know that 80% of the time, I'm going to be eating whatever most people consider generic and boring. Rice, chicken, turkey, and that's just me personally. I can switch it up with potatoes and all that, but I'm quite simple. I don't like to spend a lot of time prepping, and I honestly don't complain because I know how to make my food taste good. So 80% of the time, I'm eating rice and chicken, rice and turkey, or pasta with some extra lean ground beef, penne usually, right? And that's what I'm eating 80% of the time. I've got my eggs, of course, chicken, bacon, protein shakes. Shoot, I got one behind me right now. If you can see it on Facebook, like that's what I'm eating 80% of the time. That's most of my structure. The 20% that I leave in terms of like a gap, in terms of because I can honestly eat 100% clean, but I do understand that at times I want to like mess around. Is in the day for me would be like pastries, like Rice Krispies or Pop Tarts. And typically I do those things just before a workout, like pre-workout, just to get those extra carbs in real quick, spike my insulin up and give me some wicked energy so I can get a sick ass pump. Rice Krispies and Pop Tarts are something that are two things that people think are like junk food, and they're not wrong. High in sugar, high in fats, a whole bunch of unnecessary products in there that could potentially be inflammatory for most of us. I incorporate it, right? Like these are foods that are bad, mind you, right? But the reason why I incorporate it is because, as I said, I have structure. I give myself that 80-20% rule, right? Where I'm able to incorporate foods that aren't necessarily healthy, that I know I'll just want, like that I'll just have cravings for, so that when it comes to the time for me to actually have a craving, say if I was eating 100% clean, I would not overindulge. It's almost like reverse psychology, right? And the third thing I want to talk about, guys and girls, and this one's actually a cheat code, something that you could do when you're already eating the pizza, something that you can do when you're already having the burger, is making sure, and this is something, it's going to contradict something that I said earlier on in the week. And what I said earlier on, I'll just tell you guys and girls, is like I was like saying, space out your water, the amount of water that you drink from the time that you eat. Either it's 1 hour after or 1 hour before. I said that last week, and I still stand by that. However, when I'm eating pizza, okay, it's like, especially for counting your calories and you're counting your macros, it becomes a little bit tricky and or difficult to gauge the exact amount of macros or the exact amount of calories that you're going to be consuming from a pizza. So what I usually do if I have pizza, I could normally plow through a box if I don't have any foods in my stomach. Like I could just, a large, I'll clean that, no problem. You know what I'm saying? But instead, now what I do, which aids in moderation, is I would sip water after every slice that I'd eat so that I feel more full, because again, let's face it, it's bread. It will absorb the water and expand in your stomach and make you feel more full a whole lot more quickly, which holds you back from overindulging, right? So then I can break that half of the large tonight and have some leftover pizza tomorrow, right? That's one trick that I use for myself, sipping water after every slice. And that's for pizza alone. Burgers, they typically go down fast. You eat it, it's gone, which is, I don't really mind for that. It'd be the sodium you'd have to watch on that. But like the pizza, yeah, I'm going to take a slice or two, sip some water. You know what I mean? And then I'll feel full, and then I want to put that box away. And again, this is already like at the end of my day, or some point in time where I've already consumed a couple of meals already. Which is why structure is so important. Because if you were to eat pizza as if it was like the first thing in the morning, you're gonna plow through that. Or if you were to not eat anything else and then have pizza, that's not cool, right? You gotta have structure. You gotta already be eating clean. You already have to be eating clean, training, and burning fat, and in a sense, in the form of momentum, and then incorporate it, as opposed to just like not having a structure, not having any sort of moderation, because you don't have that structure, the 80-20 I was talking about earlier, which is going to hold you back and actually going to undo the progress that you've made, right? So I let you guys and girls know the trick for water. Sip once or twice every slice or two, and that's going to help fill up your gut. You feel me? You're not going to want to eat the whole entire pizza in one sitting. All right, so last but not least, guys and girls, adequate training. As I said, you're already going to have to be in momentum, losing or burning body fat in order to continue burning body fat when you eat pizza. The only thing you're really going to have to like be careful with is the amount of carbs that you're consuming from the pizza. But again, it's hit or miss with the macros that you could read when you get that pizza. right? Which is why I recommend never just eating the whole entire pizza in one sitting. I can honestly clean up a large, like no problem, easy. But I'm gonna sip my water after every other slice so that I feel more full because that pizza will expand in my stomach and I can have leftover pizza tomorrow. As I said, 80-20 rule. 80% of the time I'm eating clean, home cooked meals, rice chicken, rice turkey, pasta, and I can cook. Y'all gonna see the YouTube video soon. I can cook, right? And then the 20% of the time I'll have my Rice Krispies, my Pop Tarts, my pizza, my burgers, and sushi every now and again. Right? It does not have to be boring. And if it is boring, it's not sustainable. And you know what I said at the start of this live stream, guys and girls? If it's not sustainable, you can't ever succeed with it. Like you might just peel off 4, 5, 6 pounds, 10 pounds if you're lucky. Cool. But within the next month, all that weight's going to come back, if not twofold. Because what you are doing is not sustainable. You yourself are already feeling like you're in jail following a diet, as opposed to following a nutritional protocol that complements your lifestyle. One where you're able to eat pizza, one where you're able to have burgers, one where you're able to still eat the things you want to eat, but abide by a structure that actually makes you healthier. Less inflammatory foods, which are foods that you can cook at home. You feel me? Jack says, bro, make me a diet plan, please, on a TikTok. Shout out to Jack. I appreciate you. All right, that's it. That's all. Now I'm going to be running through the comments on Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, IG, and YouTube. Then I'm going to dip out because that's what we do. So, guys and girls, don't hesitate. Drop your questions, all right? Comments, anything like that. Please keep it PG-13 because if it's, like, inappropriate, I'm not going to really want to read it, but I might if it's funny. But just don't do it, all right? So let me read this. Let me read some of these things and shout some of y'all out that showed up. Gabriel in the house. Bianca, what's up? I see you. She's like, Gabriel, sushi's my fave too. It's fucking good. Yeah, I feel you, man. Joe, what's up? Avi, he says, how can I get big with the juice? I hope you're talking about orange juice, bro. You keep fucking doing this on my live stream. You're funny, man. This guy's a troll. I know. I mean, personally, he's not actually a dickhead. Gabriel's like, that's actually smart. Pomodoro, I think. LOL. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't remember where we were with the live stream at that point in time. Yeah. Yeah. I'm having problems getting big. So you're having problems getting big. My bad. I'm like getting bombed from my mentor right now. He's messaging me off like crazy, and I keep looking at his notification. Anyway, problems getting big. I dropped a live stream about that, bro. You can check that out. You can check that out. Just scroll to my IGTV. You'll see that. Gabriel's like, yeah. You fucking stuff your face after denying yourself happiness for so long. Exactly. That's what happens when you deny yourself, the ability to incorporate foods that are unhealthy, right? 80-20 rule works best. Like I'm telling you, I'm ripped to shits and I feel strong as fuck. And this is all sustainable because I'm able to eat foods that personally are not healthy, we'll call it. Because I know I fucking want to eat it. Like I just do. I'm gonna always want pizza for the rest of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Burgers, pizza, all that. Like, I'm a human being just like you. You feel me? And I will eat what's unhealthy if I want to. That's why I give myself that 80-20% rule. 80% clean, 20% I fuck around. So I like that you said that, Gabriel, because if you try to eat clean 100% of the time, because you're so serious and you just want to get that that workout, or sorry, that weight loss and all that stuff. You just want to do all this cool shit and you're just so serious and you're so like gung-ho about it and you go eat 100% clean all the time. It's gonna last you 3 weeks, and then after that everything is gonna fucking fall to shits and crumble down, burn to fire to ashes, and you're gonna gain the weight you lost back. You're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna think it's impossible to lose weight, and then you're never gonna try again. And that's not what I want y'all to feel like. That's not what I want you to do. Hayden, I see you. What's up? Drink your fucking water, son. I'm telling you guys, straight up. Like, if it's hard for people to lose weight, burn fat, imagine what it's like building muscle. And it is harder building muscle. Let me just put that out there if you don't know, just for perspective. But do you think I would be able to do this for this long naturally if I didn't have any breathing room, if I could not ever eat pizza again in my life? Like, who the fuck, unless you're literally sick in your head, would want to sit there and say, I don't ever want to eat burgers, pancakes, pizza, Rice Krispies, Pop-Tarts, all that good shit ever in my life again? Like, what human being? I'm not saying what athlete, because athletes, Michael Phelps eats pizza, like, if you don't know that recurring joke already, right? Like, think about it. it's because we have sustainability, we have balance, moderation, 80-20. That's a rule of thumb I follow, and I know a lot of people that follow it myself. So I like that you said that, Gabriel. Tristan, what's up? I see you. Gabriel's like, can that 20% be a snack every day, though? Yes, absolutely. I literally mentioned it. I said my Pop Tarts and my Rice Krispies, that is like usually my 20%. Usually. And if I'm not having that, it's because I've reserved that day to have burger, pizza, sushi. Whatever we would consider unhealthy at this point, right? Because you don't have to be eating greens and fucking vegetables every second of your life. You do not. All right? Sugar Tree Gardens. Do you read your DMs? Good evening. Good evening. Yes, I do read my DMs. Tap, what's up? I see you. Paul Baker, the pro. I appreciate you, dog. Bianca says, and first of all, I'm always going to shout out Bianca because she shows up to each and every single fucking live stream. She's so gang with it. Fucking, I love you, girl. She's like, yeah, my sister mentioned the 80-20 rule. She's vegan/vegetarian, so she doesn't have too many options out there. Many of the meals she eats are home cooked. Hey, I mean, whatever 80-20 looks like for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be literally greasy food. Like, because I'll eat greasy food. I don't give a shit. I forgot to mention wings. I fucking love wings. If you guys don't love wings, there's something wrong with you. Of course, unless you're vegan or vegetarian. And the cauliflower wings don't fucking count. I don't care who you are. No, I'm sorry. That's just a disgrace. But you know what? Your sister knows what's up. 80-20. Things have to be sustainable. Like, you have to throw in what you want. Like, you know what you want. Throw it in there. Make sure that it pans out with the amount of calories and macros that you're going to need anyway, so that you're not overindulging and that you never get the urge to overindulge, guys and girls, because you already get enough of the bullshit, we'll call it, on a frequent basis, right? So it's like reverse psychology. Tame the beast instead of caging it and letting it out the cage whenever you're having that craving. All right? Nick Seniac, I see you, bro. You're a beast. Tattoo, what's up? Talk to us, bro. Bianca's in the house again. You said, hey, homegirl, I see you. She knows who I am. I'm waving at you. Bianca, true. Liquids take up space in your stomach too. Exactly. Especially when you have bread like pizza. I mean, any other junk food for that matter, but especially pizza, it'll expand. It's like a sponge. So, and like this is going to the earlier trick that I dropped earlier on. For those of you on any of these 5 streams that don't know already, that kind of came in late, I'd eat pizza, like 1 slice, 2 slices. This is out of a large. Drink my water, and then have a few more slices and just like drink the rest of my water. And the reason being is because pizza will expand like a sponge in your stomach, and you will feel full quicker, which is kind of what you want, so that you don't overindulge or you don't get to a point where you're like literally stuffing yourself with pizza. Because, like, I believe to a certain point, like having that habit of always wanting to eat pizza, regardless of it being part of your 80-20, is something that you should like look at. You know what I mean? Just be cautious of it. Always understand that moderation is key. You feel me? Moderation is key. Structure is important. SD, what's up? I see you. K98, what's happening? Bianca again with it. She's like, fun fact, actually chewing your food can help as well. The more you chew your food, the more you break it down, and the easier it is to move through your digestive system and absorb the nutrient. That's true, because in our saliva, we do have digestive enzymes which coat the food that we chew. So the more chewing you do, the more the digestive enzymes in the saliva have the opportunity to break down that food as it goes through your gastrointestinal, and you can absorb more nutrients from it. So I love that you mentioned that, because that's actually not even a fun fact, that's a super fun fact. She's always out here teaching people. I appreciate you, Bianca. Jassy was good. Tyrell Taylor. And then Bianca comes again. She says, not only that, all that chewing can trick your brain into thinking you're eating more, plus extra chewing can burn some calories on the side. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. I appreciate you always, Bianca. She's literally spitting knowledge out here, straight up. Like, this is a round of applause for you. She always shows up and she's always like dropping knowledge. It's true. You know, chewing a lot can, you know, make your brain think that you're like, okay, I'm fucking full now. Now combine that with drinking the water while you're having their slices, and we're on a fucking roll here. Let's pause for TikTok for a bit. 186 likes. I appreciate you. I see you, and I'm getting to you all in a bit. I see you guys. All right. Yeah, you guys are wicked. Yeah, no, that's true. I appreciate that, Bianca. SD's like, high key man ass be killing extra large pizza every now and again, but then high key just keep burning more calories than I take. See what I'm saying? And you guys don't know this, but my boy SD, my boy Sean Douglas is out here. He looks really good. He's a tall guy. Looks nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, looks nice. Like he's trim. You feel me? And he just confesses he's eating extra large pizzas. People are just gonna say he's black, and that's why he's jacked. But I'm telling you, 80-20 is a rule that you can work within the means of, or what I mentioned earlier at the start of the live stream, which is if it fits your macros. You know what I'm saying? Like IIFYM type of thing. Like I don't do it myself, but it seems like he just did that. Like he made an extra large pizza fit into his macros, ended up burning more calories than he was intaking anyway, so it wasn't that bad, right? So I appreciate you, SD, for keeping me the stack, the followers and the supporters, and just giving them some real information, man. You're a real one for that. And TikTok, I'm coming to you. Just hang tight in a bit. I'm reading some Instagram comments, and then we will be moving forward. Triz, I see you. You feel me? Bianca says, oh, Slim, mommy, I see you. What's up? Um, Bianca's healer. She's like, and yeah, cutting yourself some slack when it comes to food will help you keep sane, honestly, and the cravings under control. Absolutely. Just cut yourself some slack. That 20% out of that 100%, and 100% is what you're eating, is your slack. Give yourself that break. You feel me? Hayden pulls up again. You were just on TikTok, nigga. He just went over like, oh, you're fucking funny, bro. He's like, you get your water in today? Yeah, I got my water in today. Stop watching me, man. The fuck, man? Nah, I'm low key. I have two more liters left, so you caught me sliding today. But I got my protein shake over here. We ain't playing. I just forgot my probiotics downstairs, and that's I usually have it together, so I'm fucking waiting till after this live. But yeah, good looking, dog. You fucking guy. Yo, Benny, what's up? I see you. Danny Whiteside, what's happening? SD's like, fuck cauliflower wings. Fuck them. I don't like them. That's ugh. I don't even eat them. I'm never gonna give them the chance. Disgusting. Benny's like, healthy pizza. My brother roasts me, but I don't give a fuck. Light cheese and sauce, whole wheat, stack it with protein and veggies. Honestly, you're doing the most. Like personally myself, and I appreciate that. Like that's dope as fuck. And I would that's not even a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? But I personally, and y'all are gonna fucking hate me for this. So I don't even know if I want to say this, but I personally, I put pineapples on pizza. All right, I digress. And like for myself, I don't know why I'm ashamed for that, but that's just what the fuck it is. I just loaded up, extra thick crust, fucking like I don't give a shit. When it comes to pizza, I don't play. Like I'm not gonna eat a fucking piece of paper. I'm chewing motherfucking. I could be eating meat, goddammit. I like my pizza thick. And please keep it PG-13 because we're not doing that today. But yeah, that's honestly a good way to help incorporate 80-20. If you have eaten all of your meals up to a certain point, and then you get to where you're gonna throw your pizza in, and now because that pizza isn't like super loaded, it's not packed with calories and macros, it can fit more easily. So that's definitely an excellent option. You know what I'm saying? But for those of us that like thick pizzas, yeah, we're gonna do another way. You feel me? Really, Jonas, I see you. Rome, what's up? IFBB Pro in the house. I see you. She's like, just do my bit, Matt. Yeah, Bianca. Always. I see you always showing up. She's like, by the way, how's your day going? You're the only one here that gives a shit, eh? Nobody else gives a fuck. I swear to God. My day's going sick. I had a nice workout earlier on in the afternoon. Just got meals, water, and clients for the rest of the day. So we're hanging out. I'm going to be in this chair fucking for a long time. So we're chilling and shit. You feel me? Girl Preet, what's up? Dash with Lee. I see you, girl. Too real to be real. That almost twisted my tongue, but I see you, dog. Appreciate you. Bianca goes again. She's like, hey, I love pineapple on pizza. Get that vitamin C. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Bajo, I see you, man. All right, let me go run through some TikTok over here. Hopefully these people didn't snap on me and go talk about some wild shit. TikTok. All right, all right. What up, G? I see you. The one they call Spoderman. That's a funny name. And you with your gibberish at name. Michael Jackson touched Mr. He. What the fuck? It's just my Michael Jackson poster in the back. I'm a diehard if y'all didn't know. And I'm not going to explain that today. Maybe next time we'll talk about that. Yeah, but anyway, you weird for that. Homie, what's his name? Muskie F180. How do I gain muscle if I already don't have any fat? Is it just I'm not eating enough calories? That's one thing. There's one thing. And just because you admitted it, I know that it translates into something else. The one thing is, yes, that's true. You're not eating enough calories. That's why you're not growing, because there are two ways to grow. You can be in an aggressive caloric surplus, or, and this is weird, it's going to confuse you, you can be in a slight deficit from what is your regular maintenance calories. But the difference breaker between growing muscle and growing in general is staying lean, right? So if you want to stay lean, I recommend doing the latter, which is just a little bit under your maintenance calories, 150 to 200 calories under that, to be specific. And also keeping your protein at bare minimum 1 gram per pound of body weight. So the first thing is, I know you're not eating enough calories, so fix that. And the second thing is, make sure that you're getting at least 1 gram per pound of protein, right? For 1 gram per pound of body weight, 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I don't want to like confuse you. Let's like say that again. So once you do that, your body's gonna be focusing on building muscle because you have an adequate amount of protein, and you should be in a slight deficit from what is maintenance so that you don't overindulge with the carbs. You stay lean because you don't have any fat, which is awesome. That's if you want to start skinny, if you really want to build muscle like I did. And then, let time do its thing as you train your ass off and train hard and become better than last time each and every single week. You feel me? So I like that question there, Muskie F150 on TikTok. I see you. David's born 750. Yo, what's up? I see you. And then notification says, what are your pronouns? Gangsta ass nigga, that's my pronouns. I'm just joking. But I don't really take that question seriously. So, again, this is TikTok. You guys like to talk a lot of shit sometimes. Lamb's boy says hi. I say hi. The only John Sins, hi. Hey there. What's up? Soccer dude, hey, what's up? I see you. Jack Dawson says, bro, make me. I got you, Jack. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna be in your DMs in a bit. How long should you stay with one plan? That's a good question. Goofy Shit asks, and that's his name. His name is Goofy Shit. I'm not trying to diss the guy. He asks, how long should you stay with one plan? I say stay with one plan for as long as you continue to get results from it, right? And this is the funny thing, because if you're really doing the right plan, you never really have to change the plan, right? Like in terms of what you're doing in that plan, like the mechanics. Like, so if we're talking about what I mentioned at the earlier portion of this live stream, which was, hold on, let me just move this here because I know this, I'm going to dismiss that alarm is going to go off. So if we're talking about what I mentioned at the start of the live stream, the 80-20 rule, which is eating clean 80% of the time, and then 20% of the time, you're going to have your junk food and whatever, that model alone is really sustainable. The only thing that you would really change is the amount of macros, protein, carbs, and fats, which generally will change the amount of calories that you're consuming, and that only changes when you stop getting results, which ties into what I just said. Change it only after it stops working. And when I say it, I'm talking about the numbers, not the layout. The layout of 80-20, a lot of people will succeed at that, all right? So Mr. Goofy Shit on TikTok, that's your answer. Good question, though. Muskie F180 says, I'm having problems gaining muscle and I already don't have any fat, just need to eat more calories. Or do I just need to eat more calories? Yes, you need to eat more calories, not many more than your maintenance level. I'd say just under your maintenance level of calories, right? If you don't have any problems gaining muscle is what you said. So you can afford to be lean. All right, you don't have any fat, so you can afford to be lean. You're already lean. Just a little bit under maintenance calories, as I said earlier. All right, and make sure that you're getting an adequate amount of protein. 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight. All right. Barney Didano meme says hi. I say hi. That's actually a funny picture. That's kind of like nightmare fuel. No, I don't want to name NFL players. 22 Breezy, yo, what's up? I see you, dog. No, I'm not naming NHL players. Hey, what's up? How are you? I'm coolin'. I'm good. How are you? And underscore 9030. Pauline, Alex, I see you. Hey, she followed me. I appreciate the follow, homegirl. Pixel Avro says, are calisthenics effective? It depends on what you want. They are effective. If you want to get that form of agility up and you want to learn how to do those moves, it's going to be effective to help with your biomechanical range of motion to do those moves, right? And if you want to be Spider-Man, maybe. If you want to be parkour, maybe it's effective for that. Or if you're doing a sport that is like that has movements that sort of would benefit from having those skill sets, sure, right? But if you're talking about being effective generally in terms of like long term or like building muscle, I wouldn't say so, because you're not going to be able to have like barbells and all that stuff, like, and not barbells, sorry, what you call it, pull-up bars randomly everywhere. Unless you want to be that guy in the gym who just goes to the pull-up bars every day. Like, it's up to you. It depends. What do you want to do with your fitness? What do you want to get from your fitness? Why do you even train? And that answer will sort of come to you because I used to do calisthenics myself. Like I can do muscle ups and all that stuff. Like in high school, I'd do that just for shits and giggles with my old gym teacher. Shout out Mr. G. But no, it's because I decided I wanted to grow muscle, so it's not effective for me when it comes to growing muscle. All right, weights are the way for that. Weight training. Denny underscore just says, hey, what's up, Jacob? I see you. Thank you for that follow, Jacob. Rick, Shane, I see all you people. All right, I gotta bounce though. I'm 15 overdue on the clock. Hermione, I see you. Business Lang, what's up? What's happening? Bianca says, P.S. Side note, TikTok is weird sometimes. Yeah, it's true. All right, that's it. That's all, people. I will be back again tomorrow with another live stream topic. You already know this. 4 p.m. EST. Holla at your boy. All right. Homie says, that's Jacob Crossman says, I lost 7 pounds in a month from walking and jumping rope. That's dope. Especially if you weren't doing anything before. I'm clapping for you, dog. Keep up that shit. Keep losing that weight, but make sure that you're killing it in the kitchen too, because that's what fucking matters most. All right. I appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, people. We be out tomorrow, 4 p.m. EST. We start again with another topic. Peace and love, my people. We are out. Boom. Let's go. All right.